So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. This familiar tale ready to be retold. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creating...
Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gonzalez. Now, can they get him away? Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Still goalless. Played into space out wide. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Jimenez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Baina, distributed tidily. Oh, well played, well played. Son Heung-min. Pedri, great vision. That's beautifully weighted. Valverde. Son Heung-min. And it's Rice. To Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Koke. Gonzalez. Turns back here, probably the best option. Koke chasing after it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Baina. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Koke. Simeone. He's got away. Simeone's cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Messi. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koke. Ruben Diaz wins the duel this time. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Alvarez. And Gonzalez. Surlot. Gonzalez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, they've got it again. Pedri. And it's Rice. Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min gets into some space. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And we've gone back. Takes a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bina. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Over to the left. Gonzalez could try cutting inside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Messi. And it's Pedri. Knocks it out wide. Hernandez. And here's Valverde. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, that was vital. Simeone. Llorente. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hernandez. Played out wide. Rice. For Valverde. Oh, sweet feet. Solot. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, he's got space here. Tries to pass it through. And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. And it's Hernandez. And here's Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 11, Messi, el dorsal 17. El
Challenge
dorsal
just a
14.
bit on the firm side.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 92, el Sharawi, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 25.
He's found a way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ahmad. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Simeone. Valverde. Ahmad. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Christian climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game-changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Alvarez.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
He's in space and looking for options. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bina.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gakpo. Rice. Diallo powering forward here. Gonzalez. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Valverde gets a foot in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Now it's Budimir, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Chance here to counter. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, a poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nicely aimed pass. Rice. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he latch on to this? Messi. Still goalless at the moment. Kane. It's Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min. To Martinez. Ruben Dias. Messi. And it's Valverde. Now that's well seen too. Pamplona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Messi has played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That has found him in acres of space. And he's taking no chances there. Pinches it off him. And here's Kane. Can he get it through? And that has been clubbed away. It's a pretty loose pass. Son Heung-min. Budimir. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. Valverde. And Hernandez. Son Heung-min. It's Hernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good spell of possession, this. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That looks a good ball through. Rice. And Son Heung-min. Valverde. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, can he get onto this? Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Pedri. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going...
He's tried one! He has found the way through. Udemir receives it in a good position here. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pamplona looking to pass their way through. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Udemir receives it in a wide position. Now it's Budimir, and he's been shifted off it. Distributed tidily. No, that was never going to make it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Rice. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pedri. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pedri! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Messi with the short one. Valverde, and the shots! Great reaction! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hernandez. Valverde. Rice. Now Ruben Diaz. And it's Messi. Pedri. For Valverde. And it's Pedri to Messi. Pedri. Quality ball. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri into the last quarter of an hour. Plays the ball back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been knocked clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid finding their passes. Gakpo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Moy Gomez. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Gakpo. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Just 5 minutes left. They get a throw in. Pamplona can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Delivered across, terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. It's been slipped through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Valverde. This is promising. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Messi picked out brilliantly. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't... Isaac! Goal! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's in plenty of space here. Martinez. Some really good ball movement. Nice interception, well timed. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Getafe ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Martinez. There could be and a chance! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Hernandez. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, really cute. What a shot, surely! It's a loose ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kane. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. The cross. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Isaac! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Quality ball. Madrid finding their passes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Diego Rico gets it away. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking. Diego Rico. Kane. Played out to the right. And it's Messi. And it's Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Isaac. And he's been shifted off it. Kiko Femenia. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Isaac. Kiko Femenia. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And this is Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been slipped through, and he shoots! It's in! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. And this is Ronaldo, looking tidy in possession here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He can run onto that. That's the keeper's ball. Son Heung-min. Rodri. Madrid looking to pass their way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. Hernandez. And he's forced to go back. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Mucci. Goes back. For Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rice. Mucci. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hernandez. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mucci. And they've got a throw. That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Martinez. He is through here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Opts for safety.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Gently done. That is good alertness. And that has not gone well. Son Heung-min. Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hwan Mei. Turns and goes back. Now this could be a chance. Getafe could have here their final chance. Son Heung-min. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kiko Femenia. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that will be it. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less...